prayer. Coffee conversations, steam rising in the air. Words like whispers, drifting on a breeze. Thank you to my angels who bring me to my knees. To all my angels, I'm raising my cup. For every time you caught me when I almost gave up. To all my angels, you're my sunlight above. This is my thank you. My thank you with love. The world keeps spinning, but you hold me still. Through storms and shadows, you're my steady will. Your laughter's my anthem, your touch my refrain. Thank you to my angels for dancing through my rain. Haloed in kindness, your glow never fades. Through the dark of the night, you've lit my way. Angels in disguise, or maybe not at all. You're the ones who answer when my spirit calls. To all my angels, I'm raising my cup. For every time you caught me when I almost gave up. To all my angels, you're my sunlight above. This is my thank you. My thank you with love. Charlie sending love through the morning light. Coffee's growing cold, but your warmth feels right. To all my angels, near and far away, thank you forever. That's all I can say.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, Melted Copper. Good morning, Racing Stars. Good morning, James, Ottawa. Good morning, Black Hat Music. Good morning, Dark. Good morning, Twin Mama. Good morning, James, my love. Good morning, Classy Colt. Good morning, my Gamecock Jenny. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning to all my bushwatchers out there who are busy. I understand, baby. I get it. Y'all got shit to do. And thank you for being here. And thank you for hitting that like button and, you know, just chilling with me this morning, because you could be anywhere else in the world, but you decide to be here with me. Give me just a second. Somebody just walked in. Y'all know we preparing for this storm, y'all. What up, Dicker with Dave? New York, Florida man, top of the mountain to top of the morning to you. Good morning, good morning. You drunk as fuck and probably about to pass out. Thank you for coming in and saying, hey, I hope you get some good sleep if you pass out. You know what I'm saying? You watching from the shitter, James? Yeah, I hope you get a good one, though. Have you a good shit, man. Y'all James out there taking a shit, but I ain't telling nobody else. Yeah, this storm's going to be epic. It's one of the first storms in a while, if you think about it, that touches all the way from up north, all the way down south, all the way to the Florida, right? And we ain't had, what up, Lady Luck? How you doing? We ain't had a storm like that in a while that touches all areas, right? We've had them where they'll like half of the U.S. will be under a storm or the other half. We ain't had one that was that big of a line in a long time. I think the last time we had a storm this bad was back in the 90s. Back when I was, see, the last time we had an ice storm in Mississippi, like that's predicted to be like this, I think I was 12 years old. I think I was 11 or 12 at the time. So that was a long ass time ago, dog. You know what I'm saying? That was back in the 90s. And shit, that was a long time ago. We ain't had one like now. We've had a few. We now when my son was little, he's 18 now, so that was about 17 years ago, 16 years ago. We had some pretty good snowstorms. You know what I'm saying? On his birthday specifically, there was one time we had snow that was up to my kneecap, but it was just snow, right? It was snow. It was pretty deep snow. We had another one when he was little. It was a snowstorm, but I'm talking about ice like this. Nah. What up, Miss W? What up, Wyatt Earp? How you doing? Well, we ain't had this kind of predicted storm in a long time. Not this big of a storm system. Yeah, they're projecting 5 inches of ice and 10 to 14 of snow on top of that. You must be up north then. You must be up north. 11 to 12 back in the 90s. Isn't that? Yeah, I know. I'm only 38. So, it was a while back, though. It was a while back. Let's see. It had to have been early 2000s. Hold on. Let me do the math. Y'all, I got to do the math. It was about 1998 or 1999, somewhere around that area. It was about 98 or 99 when that happened. So yeah, I had to do some math. Might have been it was right before 2000 because I remember in 2000 and Y2K was supposed to hit. I think when Y2K was supposed to hit, I was 13 when that happened. Yeah, somewhere back in 2012, we did have a huge snowstorm. And then we had another one. We had 2 or 3 snowstorms when my son was little. But I'm talking about like of one of this magnitude. Yeah, that's been a minute. What up, Fastest Eddie? Fastest Eddie came in here so fucking fast as fuck, boy, that I almost missed him coming in. Look how fast he is. Oh, in 2008, that was when my son was born. I was in the hospital having my son during a fucking blizzard, dude. Like, I'm not joking, down in Mississippi. Like, it was snowing when they pulled me out the damn ambulance and took me to the wrong building and had to load me back up and put me in another one. I was like, damn, what up, G2K? How you doing? What up, Mr. Keith? How you doing? Mr. Keith says, good morning, as we just automatically and naturally remain unseen by harmful intentions and more with each healing breath. Yes and yes. You was 13 back in 83? Yeah, you were a little bit older than me. I wasn't even thought of in 83. My sisters were. Actually, my brother that passed away was in 83, so. My brother that passed away was born in 83 and they older than me. So yeah, You got Northeast Oklahoma here. Oh yeah, y'all gonna get hammered. What up, Dapper? How you doing, Dapper? AKA Tangerine. Nah, I'm fucking with you, Lady Luck. Technically, you're not old yet. I'm an 87 model myself. I'm an 87 Bronco, and sometimes I'm a Buick LeSabre, but that's side the point. I would say I'm fried, but hell no, I ain't that expensive. What up, Watcher Boo? And see, I used to love those Broncos back in the day. They don't make the Bronco like they used to, but them old school big body style Broncos, man. Yeah, twin mama, you could take over if you want to. I'm just giving this option. You could take over that 8:30 time slot if you want to. If you want to start doing morning shows, if you're free in the morning, like after you drop the babies off, if you want to do that, you can. I'm starting to go live more at like 10 or 11 now because I got shit to do, if that makes sense, early in the morning. So if you want to take over that time slot, baby, just go ahead. You know what I mean? Same thing for Watcher. If y'all want to take that over while y'all doing shit, I know Watcher be busy in the morning, so I'm just giving that option if you so choose to. You didn't bother me at all. In fact, the only reason I went live at 10, I was gonna go at 11, twin, was because you kind of said, Charlie, you going live? I was like, damn, I gotta go live at 10 because twin done told me that I need to go live. But I usually go around 10:30. You know what I'm saying? Central Standard Time. But so if you want to take over that morning slide, you good? Oh yeah, I had fun at Watcher's house during her show. It was a good show. Twin Mama this morning over there with you. You know what I'm saying? And I loved how you had like 38 people in there, but somebody said they brought the rest of them. I'm like, what? You brought 2 people? You talking about Lady Luck, you talking about Beef Sector Tunes? Yeah, I do. I be watching him. If it's the same person, I don't know. Longhorn Hook'em. Okay, Down here, we got our 2 football teams because we don't have any NFL, obviously. Yeah, I know Beef Sector Tunes. Yeah. You know, Lady Luck, we be knowing everybody. What's ending? What's ending? Dark. Oh my God, what's ending? What you sorry about? What you sorry about, Twin Mom? You ain't got nothing to be sorry about. What you sorry about? I'm confused. Oh, you a Texas transplant? See, down here we got Go Bulldogs or Go Rebs. We got the Ole Miss Rebels and we got the Bulldogs. Now we have another college team, but nobody ever thinks about them. Yeah, I'm sorry. And we got a bunch of colleges down here, but those are the big 3 that people think of. What up, pretty chocolate girl, my beauty? See, I done said, I'm glad you back over here, Miss White. I think that was wrong what was done to you. I just want you to know that. You shouldn't be cussed out because you in somebody's fucking chat. You ain't did nothing wrong. We just over here talking about shit. Ain't even saying nothing about people. It's fucked up, man. Hey, Miss W. I don't know. I think I said it earlier. Your best friend went to Mississippi State, so they was a Bulldog. So you got University of Mississippi, and then you got Mississippi State, and then you got the University of Southern Mississippi. But nobody ever thinks about it. I don't even know what their team name is, to tell you the goddamn truth. To tell you the goddamn truth. Your nephew just turned 18, girl. Like about a week ago. He turned 18 years old. He's a freaking 18-year-old now. I can't believe the shit. And y'all been knowing, Pretty Chocolate Girl, y'all been knowing him knowing about him since he was like fucking 8, 7. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, something like that. He 18 now. He was a little kid. I've watched some kids in the beef sector grow the fuck up, or like literally they mama being pregnant with them, they having them, and they being like school age now and shit. I'm like, this is crazy. When I first started in the beef sector, yeah, I know, Pretty Chocolate Girls, it ain't right. Oh no, ain't no apology, twin. Ain't no apology for that. I done got lost. Look, you saw that, twin? I just got lost in the sauce. You saw how easy that was. I was like, oh, what's she talking about? What up, Yankees for life? Now, I will say the only thing I do not agree with, Eric, if you listening, leave the fucking kids alone. Just like you want people to leave your babies alone. I don't care if your babies is grown. Everybody should leave the children alone. Don't talk about the children. Don't speak on other people's children. Leave the children alone. Point blank, period. That goes for everybody. This morning you were wrong for that shit. And you should apologize for that. Shouldn't have brought them up at all. There was no reason. Just like you don't want yours. Same thing. Now, that's the one thing I will say. I do not like when people bring up people's kids. You know what I'm saying? That shit's wrong. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And you know better than that shit. Come on now. And I know that you call yourself trolling her and all this other shit. And you like fucking around and all that. But there's some things you just don't do. And that's one of them. Y'all can have y'all little fight. You know what I'm saying? But leave the kids alone. I mean, keep it on each other. You know what I'm saying? She could say you got big titties, and you could say she got big titties. You could call her fat, she could call you fat. You know, y'all could go back and forth. Y'all can call everything but a white person. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. But I don't like that's my one gripe about anything is when people start fucking with people's kids. Like, I'm gonna tell you something. There are, like, that to me is a line that you just don't cross. I don't care if a person's kids is grown. You know what I'm saying? That's still their babies. I don't care if they're 22, 23, 24 week babies. All you heard was titties. Dark's like, what? Who said titties? Hey, I got to tell y'all a story about titties. Okay, so I'm sitting there chilling with my ex at the time, and we watching a show together, right? We watching a movie on the TV. We laid down in the living room, we watching the TV, and one of our friends, we were spending the night with one of our friends, this girl that he was messing around with come in the house, and she flashes me. So I say, titties! You know what I'm saying? And my ex goes, huh? What? I missed it. And so she flashes him. He goes, titties! And we did it the exact same way. It was kind of funny. She was just into flashing folks, dude. And I don't know what it is about chicks wanting to show me their titties. I don't know, but I'm always getting flashed, and I don't know. What up, Crazy Brat? How you doing, beautiful? I was totally not playing in your web this morning. I may or may not have found the cake that you were trying to hide. I apologize if it's all gone by morning. And I don't know who that person was that I bit, Crazy Brad. It wasn't you, but I accidentally bit somebody. I'm sorry. I have a problem, y'all. I eat all the cake and I bite people. Have y'all ever just randomly, though? Let me ask y'all this question. Have y'all ever randomly just been flashed and for no apparent reason, just somebody just flash? I've been flashed titties before for no reason. I just think about that. Like, you know, when you go to a bar or something like that, or you're chilling and people are drinking. I don't know why it is. Why, like, random people want to show their titties like that. I don't know. I know I've been flashed before a couple times. Charlie bit me. Ow, Charlie, that hurt. Ow, ow, Charlie. Charlie, that hurt. Yeah. I know you only flash Watcher Crazy. She's the only one. You know, I was telling that somebody, I forgot who I was telling that to, Watcher Crazy, that they could send all their nip pics and feet pics to you. And I forgot who the hell I was talking to now. I said no, and she doesn't want any, she don't want no D pics, no nothing like that. It's not sexual. She just wants the nips and the feet. And if she could find somebody with nipple on their feet or feet on their nipples, she would probably go, oh my God, you know. This is crazy. Oh shit, was that twin mama? I didn't realize it. I'm sorry, twin. I didn't realize that was you. It was beast mode. Oh yeah, I forgot who it was. You know, I'll be talking and I'll be forgetting. I'll be like, she just wants the feet and the nips. That's all, not a sexual manner. Just the feet and the nips. Oh, also to get ready for tomorrow's show, or if I have to cuss that bitch out again, I am calling my local sheriff's department today and tell them about the situation so can't nobody fake swat me or make false reports. And I'm going to give them a link to my channel to watch me. So that they'll know I'm not making any threats because I don't make threats. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's what you do. You preemptively strike when people try to play those dumbass games on here. What up, MRH? How you doing? How you doing, Mr. MRH? I know you've been working hard for the money, so hard for you, honey. MRH works hard for the money, so you better treat him right. Okay, so I made you all song. Oh, Watcher, I was thinking about a song. I was thinking about, what was that song I was thinking about this morning? I had you a good song thought up for that shit that's going down. Oh no, it's for Twin Mama. I was gonna sing this to Twin Mama. I smell TROUBLE. Yeah. I should totally sing that and make that a thing for Twin Mama. You know, the song for Travis Trent. I said, hey. Oh, for real? A chick asked you if you wanted to see something cool and she just pulled her ass out. And you were like, ass. Have you ever noticed that when you see somebody like just show titties, you point and say titties? Why? I know I can't be the only one that does that. Like if you get randomly flashed by somebody and you just see titties, why do we always point, holler titties? Have you ever noticed that? You're like, titties. Yeah, Watcher only wants nips and feet. She don't want the whole titty, just the nip. Just the nip. You know, she don't want to see the tip, unless it's the tip of your feet, your toes. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got you. I got you. Oh yeah, Twin Mama, you're so much trouble. I swear to God. Like, you always create so much trouble, girl. We're going to put you in the corner and shit. We're going to put Twin Mama in the corner. She's being so bad right now. It just causes so much trouble. What up, Miss Linda? My beautiful Linda. Listen, Linda, I love you, Linda. Okay. Sorry, I had to do it. I had to do it. You know I had to do it. Well, it's because we like titties, duh. I mean, titties are nice to see if they're a nice rack. Even if you're straight, it's like titties. Well, you make sure you have a good day at work, Mr. White. I hope nobody bothers you for being in here, and I apologize if that happened to you, even though I didn't do anything to you. I still think that was wrong. Just for you being in my chat chilling, you didn't say nothing, you didn't do nothing wrong, so that's kind of fucked up in my opinion, what was done to you. I'm gonna say this. As someone who is a parent who has raised kids, people don't know that even if you just got done feeding your kid, you could go to somebody else's house and your kid gonna act like they starved to death and they ain't never ate in their life. Swear for God. Knowing they just got done eating like a big ass buffet. Why do kids do that shit? Acting like they ain't never ate. You know how they be. What up, shaker, shaker? I swear to God, kids, I'm when I was little, I swear to God, you have 5 holes already dug. Oh shit. Oh shit. G2K said he stay ready, so he ain't gotta get ready. You know, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Mm-hmm. You don't put baby in the corner. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, you know, I don't know, Twin Mama, why I just had that thought process of, even though I said I was going to be the one to put you in the corner, nobody puts baby in the corner, so nobody puts Twin Mama in the corner, okay? Okay, I'm just, now I'm just counterreacting myself. I swear to God. Yeah, they already ate breakfast school, came home, ate some more, and they're going to eat some more in about 30 more minutes, and then eat some more, and still act like they starving to death. I swear to God. Kids be eating. Man, Watcher, I didn't even know what was going on with that situation with you. until I watched your show. I was like, what? I'm lost in the sauce, man. And thank God you broke it down, because somebody asked in chat what was going on, because I really didn't know what was going on either. And the fucked up part is, Watcher, you ain't never changed. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never changed. You've always been the same damn person. You ain't never hid who you like that's a fucking secret. I like MRE too. I guess I'm in that boat too. I don't give a fuck. He's a good person to me. He ain't never treated me no type of way, but in a good manner. You know what I'm saying? I like Mr. Grumpy Italian. I like Mr. DJ. Mr. DJ is funny as hell. I like Mr. Redzilla, Mr. Parasite Slayer. I like a lot of them. And I don't have a problem with them because they ain't never had a problem with me. They ain't been nothing but cordial and nice and good people to me. So why the fuck would I just all of a sudden, because you don't like them, not like them? That don't make sense to me. You know what I mean? Like, I will say that they glad they didn't meet the old Watcher who didn't give two fucks. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you are being a bigger person by not showing things that you could. I don't think I saw that post, Twin Mama. I don't think I saw that post. Mm. But I will say, like, since when has Watcher switched up being who she is? She's always gonna tell you who she is. She's not that type of person to hide shit or you know, like that. She gonna tell you to your face how she feel. She gonna say it with her whole chest, just like me. You know, when I have a feeling about something, I'm gonna say it with my whole chest. I'm gonna call your name if I feel like calling your name. If I don't call your name, I'm talking in general. And if the shoe fits, I guess wear it, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I could say. If the shoe fit, wear it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna have to send me a link to it or something. I don't even know. I don't even watch a lot of people, so you know how that goes. That wasn't Bailey in play mode. That was actually, I hear something outside. I don't know what it is. It may be a vehicle of some kind. I hear something outside. So babe, if you can hear that, go out, go see what the fuck that is. I don't know. I don't know. I know you switched up Dark, got on a panel. I was like, oh my God, I ain't never seen Dark. I was like so excited to see you on a fucking link. I was like, oh my God. I think that's just a truck going by. They may be actually picking up garbage today instead of tomorrow because of that storm. I don't know. They supposed to pick it up tomorrow. I don't know what that fucking sound was. I don't know what it was. I heard something. I don't know what it was though. Oh, his dad cranking up the generator to make sure it still running right and all that shit. My bad. Yeah, I know G2K. It was fucking awesome. I was like so excited to see Dark. I was like, oh my God, Dark hit a link. G2K, you getting everybody that don't hit links popping your shit. I'm like, that's cool as fuck. Like you got Miss Wanda yesterday too. I was like, oh shit. Yo, dog ran into the glass. That sounds about right for my golden retriever would do that shit. Like she would just straight up run into it, like ploop, and it should be looking like you didn't see that, right? She'd be looking like nobody saw that, right? I know, right? Miss Wanda E was up on your shit. That was fucking awesome, man. But yeah, Watcher ain't never changed who the fuck she is. She's always been the same. Twin Mama ain't changed who the fuck she is. Like they've always been the same. They ain't switched up. Like if people switch up, it's different. You know what I'm saying? There is a lot of flip floppy people on here, but like, you know what I mean? Then you went wild and jumped on a ton of panels. You went woo. Hey, panel hoeing can be fun though, Dark. If it's the right panels, panel hoeing can be fun. I love panel hoeing with Crazy Brat. I do. I love panel hoeing sometimes. It can be the funnest shit. I'll jump from panel to panel to panel to panel sometimes. You close the glass on the storm door and she went to jump through it. Yeah, especially when your storm door clean or your glass clean and they'll accidentally run right into it. Bloop. I'm like, y'all so goofy. Goofy as shit. Oh, you got on the wrong panel. See, that's not good. That's not good, Dark. That's not good. You know, when I panel hoe, I am selective on where I panel hoe. I am a selective panel hoe. Is that you saying something, G2K? Okay, I hear you. But you know, I don't always drop the link. Sometimes I just be chilling and I forget. And you know, here's what it is. Pin the message. But yeah, like a lot of people, like when I first wake up in the morning, I want to chill. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times. Now, sometimes do I cuss a hoe out early in the morning? Occasionally. But most of the time we just chilling. We having a coffee conversation this morning. We just drinking our coffee. We got our feet propped up. You know what I'm saying? Some people going to work right now. Some people going to bed. Some people drunk as fuck right now and they're going, ooh, chow. You know, so we chilling. Not every day. Oh, twin mama. I saw the PDX lady the other day. You know the lady we met, G2K, that was talking about paranormal. I saw her over at Smokey's house the other day, but I didn't get to jump up while she was on panel. I ended up coming in after she had dropped down, but I was like, oh my God, I know her because we met her at Twin Mama's house. We were just talking about paranormal shit one night. It was really cool. Yeah, I saw her. I was like, oh my God. You keep dropping shit. Well, at least you ain't eating them hot ass pickles without knowing it was hot ass pickles. Y'all, yesterday, well, the thing is, tried some hot ass pickles and didn't realize they were spicy ass pickles because, you know, he got given some pickles and didn't realize that wicked meant, you know, they were spicy as fuck. At least, you know, at least it was jalapenos that made the flavor and not nothing too crazy. You know what I'm saying? What up, G2K? Also, I got to make you big to look at your profile. Banana and orange.
You know what? You're the only person who's actually recognized that that's an orange and not a peach.
Really?
Yeah. Everybody's like, it's a peach. No, it's a fucking orange, okay? It's a banana flashing an orange.
Hey, Miss Jean. What up, babe? How you doing?
Hello.
What's up, man?
That's the hubby.
Yep.
I'm glad the hubby's hitting panels more now, a little bit. Not too much. But
oh, that's your hubby? I better get out of here.
Yep.
I better get out of here.
Oh, also, I found you, Miss Nobody. Get it together and bring it back to me. You know I gotta say hey to my sister from another mister.
It's like an automatic reaction. As soon as you start singing, I try to twerk. It just don't work.
What up, Mr. Eddie? How you doing?
What's up, ATS?
Yeah, this morning's been pretty shitty.
Because you keep dropping shit?
Yeah, I have nerve damage in my right hand from surgery and when I broke it. And my mom made me breakfast this morning because my nerves. And she hands me the plate, and I dropped the whole plate on the floor and all the food on the floor.
Oh, I'd have been so upset. I've been so upset.
Sorry.
Not
I
about
have the
the
3-second rule. I have the 3-second rule because I was starving. So I scooped that son bitch up and ate it.
I'd be more upset about my food than I would even the plate. Like, yeah, I broke a plate. Oh well, but dropping my food, yeah, I get a little upset about my food.
Charlie, you need to switch me places with your hubby. I don't feel like being on top of your hubby here.
Okay, there you go. Now he's on top.
There you go. That's a lot better.
Just so you know, Jay, you ain't got no ass.
Fucking ouch, ATS. Ouch, bro.
He takes no acetol pills, but we love him. See, what I told him, and this is the truth. Jesus took his ass, gave it to Miss Nobody, Sugar Glider, his wife, so he could stare at all that ass all day. He blessed her with more, and that's why he took some from him. And he can't be mad at it because he gets to look at all that ass.
Fucking facts. Facts. 100% fucking facts.
Ooh, you've broken 34 times. That, ooh, what? Broken what? 34 times? A bone or like plates or like, you know, what we talking about here? Because
If they're talking about bones, I got them beat. I broke 86 bones. Not counting fingers and toes.
Yeah, I don't know how many times I've broken toes before just hitting it on shit because I am bones. Ooh, shit. Yeah, no, I'm good. I've only broken toes, so I don't know how many times. I don't forgot. Broke the top of my foot once because I dropped a gallon jug on it, a glass gallon jug of tea right on the top of my foot, and it turned black. It was bad. But and I had to walk funny for like a week or two till it healed, you know. But there's not much, as long as it didn't like the bones grew back good and all this, there wasn't much they could do for it, just like your toes. They're just gonna put tape on it. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't cause any problems. So hi. You know, that's what's crazy is that the only time they do anything for your fingers and toes is if it actually causes like they just pop it back in place and then put tape on it to hold it there to let it do. We got a Dark coming up. What up, Dark?
Holy shit.
Hey.
I feel privileged. Dark came up on my panel.
What's up, panel ho? What's up, panel ho?
Oh, panel now.
I pop your panel cherry, and you just can't stay away from these panels, ho. I get it.
Apparently, man, like I don't know what happened.
It's addicting, that's for sure. Get it? Addicting.
Fuck right now.
How drunk are you? Like on a scale of 1 to 10?
11.
20.
You still ain't went to bed yet, have you?
Fuck no. Hell no.
When it catches you in a little while and you're typing weird and I'm like, Dark just saying went to sleep. Yeah, it's the drunkenness plus sleepiness.
Get that. I'll be typing normal. You're not even gonna really fucking know unless I tell you.
All of a sudden, Z start going across the keyboard and then he keeps spamming. I'm like, he fell asleep on the keyboard.
Not gonna happen. I type very proper every fucking time. You're not even gonna know.
Yeah, you do better than me. I am not a good typer. I look like I'm drunk all the time.
I'm probably like 20 beers in, and you won't even fucking know it.
Hey, that's good. I'm gonna say this: I look like I'm 20 beers in, and I ain't even drank a drop. I be misspelling words and fucking up shit all the time.
I drink 20 beers. I'm walking on my face.
Not me.
But I smoke 20 blunts, and I'll be like, right as the wind. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's the craziest thing about drinking versus smoking for some people. For some people, they just, one little hit and they're like throw 2 sheets of wind, but they can drink all day. And then you have somebody else that they can smoke like bags and they're like straight. And if they drink though just a little bit, they're like, woo, and then some people can. I'm gonna say this. When I was doing that, right? When I used to smoke and drink at the same time, I never got as messed up as if I did just one or the other. But when I did them together, it was crazy. Like I'd be drinking like a half of a gallon of vodka and just walking like nothing. Yeah, I played that game on my sister-in-law that used to be with my brother long time ago, where we bubbled the bottle. and to see who could create the most bubbles. By the end of the night, I had her where she couldn't walk out, and my brother had to carry her in the house. He looked at me and said, "You okay, sis? You need any help or anything?" I'm like, "No, I'm good." I got up, I walked, went straight to the room, laid down, went to sleep. You know what I mean? But she couldn't walk. It was funny. It was her birthday too, so my intention was to get her messed up. You know what I mean? And I knew I had a higher tolerance.
And then there's people like me who have zero tolerance.
Yeah. Tolerance is a thing for different people. Like you have some people who, you know, they can drink or smoke a lot and they're like straight, they're good. But somebody else, like just a little is a lot, you know?
Yeah.
I know I have a high tolerance. I don't know what it is. It's crazy. The amount, like, you know, because I got the liver condition, I can't drink no more. So for me, the recommended doses don't even give me a buzz. So I'm like, what's the use of fucking drinking? What's the use? It don't do shit. Like the amount that I would need, I almost need alcohol poisoning to get drunk. Like that, yeah. So no, you know, I can outdrink most grown men. Actually, I have done it multiple times, and had them pass out, and I'd be sitting there, bitch. You ever did that? Like, you know, your tolerance is higher, and you drink with somebody, and then they pass out, and yeah, it's so funny. We used to do that. Whoever passed out first got X drawn on their forehead.
And you drank hard liquor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't fuck with that. That'll fuck my liver up.
The crazy part, it wasn't the alcohol for me that got me. It was pregnancy. Yeah, no, I did all my drinking before I turned 21, right? And I got pregnant on my twins, so I stopped doing everything, right? Didn't do nothing. And I actually got my liver condition from pregnancy. I was like, why couldn't I do like some folks and get it from actually having fun? That's bullshit.
That is fucked up right there.
No, I drank alcoholic off the table.
I don't get it.
Yeah, no,
You know
it's
how
fucked up.
you know how some people get drunk drinking liquor faster
Yeah.
than they do drinking beer? No, it works the opposite for me.
Same.
That's everybody.
Beer actually gets me more messed up than and
You're gonna get fucked up quicker. There's no doubt about it.
liquor never really fucked with me, Dark. That's the crazy part. But if I drank
Me
your beer,
neither.
like if I drank beer, it would get me messed up faster.
Were you mixing both of them together?
Nope.
No, I'm talking about at separate occasions.
Oh, okay, never mind. Wow, then I don't understand that shit.
Yeah,
Dude, New Year's Eve, not this past New Year's, but the New Year's before that. Me and my buddy, it was a special occasion. I had just moved back to Florida, so we're celebrating. And me and him went to the liquor store, bought 4 bottles, and me and him polished off 2 bottles, and I didn't get in a buzz. I didn't even catch a buzz, and I haven't drank since.
Well, let me tell you what I think. Also, I'm gonna tell you why I think the beer hit me faster, because I was drinking it faster because I can't stand the taste of it, so I was kind of guzzling it. If that makes sense, trying to once you get to a certain point of like buzz, you can't taste the liquor anymore. I was trying to get to that point, so maybe it's because I was drinking it a lot quicker than I, But I did shot for shot while drinking a mixed drink.
But then you also with beer, there's a lot of carbonation in it. You like all the bubbles and shit get all up in your shit, and then you feel like you got to puke and shit.
Oh, that's what happened. Actually, I drank so fast I puked.
Yep.
That's because you're 10 foot tall and weigh 600 pounds. ATS for shit's sake. That's why you don't get drunk, bro.
See, I've never thrown up from drinking, but I have blacked out before.
I've only did that once, and I didn't fully black out. And that was because my dumbass decided to drink like a bunch of liquor, hard liquor, while having nothing on my stomach and not eating. That was a dumb decision.
I blacked out just because went a little too hard, and last thing I remember was having a refill at the Marriott in New York City, and then waking up on the sidewalk in the middle of the Korean neighborhood of New York City, which was quite a bit of ways away. So,
Or the time you woke up with the cheeseburger wrappers all around you.
oh yeah, there was that too. But that's because every time we'd get on the train to go home from the city, I would grab a giant sack of the, like $1 cheeseburgers from McDonald's in Penn Station.
I can't believe it's 11 o'clock the next day and I'm still fucking drinking beer.
Yeah, you're doing a crazy right now, Dark. I'm like, oh my God, Dark's being dark. I've never drank until the next day because for some reason because I was a kid when I was doing it. See, they can't get me now, statute of limitations. But I always did mine when I was underage, right? And so I would have to go do shit and, be a kid. Like I would drink on Saturday night or Friday night with friends, right? And stuff like that. And it was social drinking and whatnot. And then I'd have to go to church on Sunday. And I never got a hangover. The only thing I ever did was I slept so good because I got drunk and high at the same time that I had a crick in my neck the next day because I slept on my neck wrong. And I had to go to church like that. I was like, oh, hell. I can't turn my head to the left. And every time I do, sharp pain shoots up my head, I was like, this is not good going to church like that. Then the preacher started preaching about people going to hell if they drink on Saturday night before going to church. And I was like, shit.
Fucking church. Holy shit. But I kind of consider this social drinking.
Yeah.
Because I don't really have, like, friends in real life. Not many. So I get on here and drink with y'all. Fuck it.
Yeah. I mean, that kind of is social drinking if you think about it, because you're socializing with other people while doing it.
Yes.
And making myself a fool.
Well, at least you didn't take your clothes off and run through the street butt naked on cam.
Oh yeah, no. No, that ain't
That's what I do. That's what I do. I go to the bar fully clothed. I come home from the bar with one shoe on one foot, with sock on the other foot, and make it all the rest of the way. It happens.
And still in the church barbecue.
Not James Ottawa. We're not going to do that shit.
And then somebody stealing it from you, which is even more fucked up. Didn't even get to use it. That's some shit, ain't it?
But didn't even get to use it. That's right.
Oh, that's fucked up, twin. I've seen somebody accidentally do that when they're drunk. Because down here we got a lot of country boys. They spit in bottles when they do their tobacco and stuff. And I have seen somebody accidentally pick up the spit bottle.
Oh my God. Dude.
There's a song.
There's a song about that?
Yeah, there's a song about that, right? It's by a group called the Jogga Boys. And they actually came out with a dip cup so you don't get confused. Because too many people will have a bottle of water for drinking and one for spitting in, and they'll get them confused. So they came out with a dip cup.
I've seen that happen way too many times. It was freaking hilarious,
But
but also terrible.
Today it was called a spittoon or something like that. It was just a fucking thing you spit in. That's like way back in the old Western days and shit.
Oh no, I had a friend who was drinking one night, and they thought they were going to be funny and jump over the fire because we had bonfires and shit. I'm being out of the country. Yeah, I need to say we had to put them out. Thank God they didn't get seriously injured. Dumbass.
I jumped over a fire one time and melted the bottom of my shoes.
Well, my fire pit is like 8 feet wide, so if you think you're gonna jump that, you're a fucking retard.
Well, I've also seen them scorch their eyebrows before, getting too close to the fire.
And people just fucking gasoline and just being fucking morons and shit.
Oh, you want to know what was crazy is back in the day, you used to have the BB wars, right? And I was considered, because it would be my brother and all his friends, I was the BB girl. So when they called time, I would run around giving everybody refills on the BBs, and they knew they wasn't allowed to like hit me in any way, shape, or form with a BB or anything. And I watched them pump up them guns, and I mean pop each other. And there was one dude who it went through his pants into his leg, and his whole leg was like red and purple, and you could see where it had embedded under the skin. And they shot him from a distance. I mean, a good distance. I didn't think it was going to do that, but I was like, y'all some crazy mofos out here shooting each other with BBs and shit.
We'd have paintball wars, but we'd freeze our paintballs before we did it. It was great.
They used to have Roman candle wars. They used to hit each other with those, and bottle rocket wars. We lucky to be alive, y'all. Some of the shit we did as kids, we was little hellions, throwing rocks at each other's eyes, hitting each other with sticks.
It's not hellions. That's what happens when you tell kids to go out and play all day long. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we came up with our own games.
I saw a video the other day. It was like the kid was like, I never wanted to be born into this world. And his dad like, yeah, you did. You was the fastest swimmer.
That was a good one.
I mean, if they didn't want to be born into the world, why was they the fastest swimmer?
That is true.
Yeah, he had a fucking point.
I don't know. It's funny, a birthing story. My son tried to jump out and then all of a sudden wanted to back up. I ain't joking. He when I went into labor and stuff on it, he was down there playing. Like they said, oh my God, I feel a hand, because my son was grabbing the doctor's hand because she had stuck her, stick their hand up in you and whatnot. And then all of a sudden she goes, now he's trying to get back up in there. He's trying to go further back up. He literally was pushing himself in the womb. I had to sit straight up so gravity would take hold. It was crazy. I'm like, little fucker, you wanted to come out, now you don't. He's like, yeah, no. I changed my mind.
No, I was in a stream yesterday, and then chick was like, hey, kayak guy, I got a strap on. I'm like, I'm fucking out of here.
They called you kayak guy?
Yeah.
That's funny.
And then she mentioned the strap on. I'm like, don't you ever say my name and strap on in the same fucking sentence. I'm fucking out of here, bitch.
Oh,
You know what you should have said? You know what you should have said, Dark? You know what you should have said? Don't say my name and strap on in the same sentence, because I am the strap on.
Well, I mean, all right. I get what you're saying, but her strap on's probably, you know what, never mind. I feel like you see where I was going there.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Sometimes I try to use words against people, use their words against them. Sometimes.
Sometimes it works and sometimes it don't.
Why would she do that to me?
I don't know. Like, you don't do that to somebody if they don't want it, because that's, consent is everything. I'm just saying.
That's what I thought. I'm like, all right, you don't want me around here no more? All right, I'm out of here. Fuck this shit.
That's just like some of these women who sneak it up on her. You can't sneak that shit up on her, dude. You gotta have, just like we think we need consent. They need it too. Like, gotta have consent, man. Consent's everything.
Exactly.
Oh. I want to wake up this morning. I don't think I'm going to. Are y'all ready for this damn storm coming in?
The ice storm? No.
It's supposed to be a doozy.
May I ask, where are you from?
Mississippi. Where are you from?
I'm from Missouri.
Oh yeah, I know people up in Missouri. I know people specifically from Springfield.
Yeah, I'm real close to that area.
Yeah, no, yeah. So you ain't far. It's gonna hit us about the same time it hits you.
I do a lot of work in that area.
Cause y'all right above. You know what I'm saying? You got to go up through Tennessee, but right above.
Yeah, no, I'm right above Springfield.
Yeah, that's where my sister was from before she passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's you know, it's just it is what it is. You know what I mean? But I know people who even moved from here to there. So, but I will say there's a lot of fucking crazy ass people in Springfield.
Oh no, well that's literally everywhere. Like, you're not gonna escape crazy people where you go.
True. I love how Twin be messing with me, trolling me with the misspelling of Mississippi. She's doing the M-I, humpback, I, humpback, I, cricket letter, I, instead of the, the other way. But they said that it's actually fixing to go in a more northerly fashion, that it's actually shifting a little bit. So I don't know if it's going to continue to shift. So maybe down there in Florida, Mr. Eddie, y'all might be all right.
I love how you just said Florida.
Florida.
You can send it all this way. We need to know.
Florida.
For Florida to get any kind of ice or snow is always something, because they hardly ever get shit like that. Like we do. Like we tend to get that stuff. I'm further in the northern part, so it's kind of a thing,
Well, here's what's funny about Florida. You get a warning about falling iguanas. It's just gonna land on your head.
Man, they got a fucking outbreak with fucking like snakes because of people getting like exotic pets and shit. And
Burmese pythons, yep.
Yeah. And we even had a problem just not long ago. They fucking spotted a fucking cheetah cub. I'm like, who the fuck around here had an exotic ass pet and let that motherfucker go? Like, it was a young one, you know what I'm saying? Probably fixing to be about a year. You know how when they have those the way their spots are when they're real like a baby, and then how it changes. I'm like, oh shit, who the fuck did that shit? We got a problem with that too. People having exotic pets and then not taking care of them, or having illegal zoos and shit.
I mean, from what I heard, like, hurricanes came through and blew all the pet stores down, and that's why everything got loose.
Well, there was also people, when they get too big, because people don't realize that some snakes don't stop growing.
Yeah.
And they couldn't take care of them anymore because they got too big, and so they released some of them. And then I did hear that there was, like you said, there was some issues when some of the hurricanes come through. And there are even some snakes that are not supposed to be in the United States of America loose in Florida. They've seen anacondas. That's not something we have in the States.
Actually, we do now.
We do now, but we wasn't supposed to. That was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because of dumbass people. That's like Mississippi. We don't really have like, we don't have so many like mountain lions or bears. We used to have a bear called a honey bear, but they pretty much went extinct. Now we do have, we have a place called Black Cat Bottom, and it's literally panthers and shit. We do have like a small population of certain things. That's why you don't go out in the deep woods. We have wild boars and shit that'll attack you. So you want to make sure you always have a pew pew on you when you step out in the deep woods. But we've had more of a uptick of that shit because they're coming down from Tennessee. And we've had more of an uptick recently, and they actually saw a huge ass black bear a couple of years ago in my area, which was very strange, where I used to live at my old house. And that motherfucker actually came across my fucking levee and was drinking out of my damn lake. Then he left. He didn't stay long, you know what I mean? And he went on about his business, but we don't see stuff like that. It's not our norm.
Yeah, no, I've been in the woods for years. Never seen a bear in my life. I mean, not where I live, anyway.
Yeah, I used to walk the woods all the time. And I'm gonna tell you something. There was one time I was back there. I was picking some blackberries, and I heard this awful fucking growl. And to this day, I'd never been able to replicate it or figure out what it was because I've listened to a lot of animal sounds.
It was Sasquatch.
It had every hair on my body standing up. That's how. And it was during the daytime, and
It was Sasquatch.
my dog was alerted, and I told my dog, I was like, look, don't you go at it until I back up, because there was a old barn behind me. I said, I'm gonna back up. Once I get in this barn, then you can do what you got to do. I said, just make sure you come home. And I backed up slowly. He stood at attention but didn't move. And when I got to that doorway, my ass took off running because I knew that I could run through the barn to my house, you know what I'm saying, without it seeing me. And I was gone. And my dog chased it off. I don't know what it was to this day. I'm like, fuck that shit. What up, Ty-Ty?
Telling you, it was Sasquatch.
I believe in Sasquatch. I do believe in Bigfoot.
No, it's Sasquatch. Come on.
Sasquatch.
It's Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
Yep.
Snatch.
Snatch.
Get it? Get it?
There's a story. There's a story behind it. Yeah, there's a story behind it.
Well, tell me the story. You know I love a
I almost
story.
got in a fight with a dude at Walmart over that. So he was looking at a shirt. He was looking at a shirt. There was a shirt that had Sasquatch on it. I was like, no, Sasquatch. Well, he's with his wife. He's like, what'd you call her? I was like, I'm talking about the shirt, bro. Sasquatch. He's like, you mean Sasquatch? I was like, no, motherfucker, it's Sasquatch. I was told as a kid it was called his name. His name was Sasquatch, so that's what I always called it. Nobody ever corrected me, so I was feeling kind of, dumb and frisky at the same time, So he almost got his ass beat. I'm just saying.
I was always like, my dad actually, when he was 15, he went to Texarkana, and they actually took a trip before my grandfather passed away to Arkansas, where the Legend of Boggy Creek was filmed, and they really did shoot at him, and he was screaming and shit. And my uncle went out in the deep woods. They went hunting and shit. And to this day, like when he came out, they got separated. To this day, he will not tell you what the fuck he saw. He turned white as a sheet and refuses to speak about what he saw in the woods.
Well, I seen a live one once with my dad out deer hunting. No bullshit. My dad's like, should I shoot? I was like, no, the way you shoot, don't shoot, Dad. Don't shoot. I'm not even like, you can feel the ground. You can feel the ground shake as it ran off, dude. And no bullshit.
I'll tell y'all something. They're down here too. They follow the creek, like they say, because where I used to live, there was a creek that went through the area. And what up, XXX? Behind my old house, there used to be nothing but woods, right, for a long time. And I had like 20 ducks at the time, 30 ducks. I had a lot of Scobie ducks. They're not like the smaller ones. And so I go out there. I'm trying, like, first off, what happened is my window in my old house was like over 7 foot off the ground. My dad's almost 6'5", and he could barely touch his fingertips to this window from outside. I look over and I see a fucking like shape of a head, and it wasn't because the way the light was, because technically the shadow should have went down, right, not up. The way that light was done. And I was like, I know I ain't seeing what I thought I saw. I'm tripping. It was like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I heard knocking on the side of the house. I was like, oh shit, I don't know what the fuck's out there, but I ain't fucking with it. We went out the next morning and we smelled the awfulest fucking smell out there. And we were looking for the ducks. We only found one of the ducks, and she's the only one that survived because I guess she flew off. I had an old dog house in the back, and I didn't have a dog out there at the time because my other dog something had scared him to death. And so I didn't get another one. Right. And I found all my wingspan of my ducks, not the head, not the feet, nothing else, just the wings. And it looked like they had been ripped out, not cut out. No human did it. You know what I'm saying? No wild animal that I know of. And that's all I found stuffed in the doghouse was the wings. Nothing else. And it looked like they had been ripped out. And I don't know how they caught all those ducks at one time. That was a lot of fucking ducks. I don't know to this day. I found at least 10 or 15 wingspans in the doghouse. It was fucked up. And most of my ducks never came back. The ones that did run and didn't get caught. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it was scared the Jesus out of them. Yeah, after they put in 2 new houses down there in the woods, right? They cleared it out. After they put in the new houses, I never saw it again. Never heard it again. Because there were houses down there. You know what I mean? There wasn't no clear way just to get through there. And so I never heard or saw from it again after that. But yeah, I'm going to say this. I think Bigfoot real. I've seen too many instances and heard too many stories from people not to believe. Because I think there's things out there that we don't even know about.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I wish I could find my long lost cousin Bigfoot.
That's what my dad said. Because I swear to God, if I took you and my dad and I put y'all in suits and put y'all out in the woods, people would swear up and down y'all Bigfoot. Have a good one, G2K at work.
Later, G2K. Yeah, no, they're out there. That's for sure.
I believe there's a lot of unexplained things in the world that we just let's say some of the conspiracies or things or like legends of things. I believe they come from some truth. Not exactly, but some truth.
Here's the thing about the word conspiracy. The word conspiracy was created by either the FBI or CIA to make you sound like a crazy person. Meanwhile, it's all fucking true.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen the show Conspiracy Theorist?
I think I've watched it before. I've heard of it at least.
It used to be on TV with Jesse Ventura.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. It
didn't last long. It didn't last long on TV because you can't even find the show no more. Like I'm pretty sure if you Google, like look up on YouTube, yeah, you might be able to see like clips. They took that off.
Place where I worked at. He did an episode on a place where I worked at. Like I literally worked there.
Oh, cool.
Not really.
Oh, wow.
Because everything that he dropped as that was a conspiracy is in actuality facts.
No, because I worked there and it's actually not a fact. Like everything he said was bullshit. Like I know the place from fucking top to bottom, and he was just full of shit the whole fucking time.
You talking about FEMA?
No. If you figure it out, let me know.
I don't know the other place. I know about FEMA.
Well, I'll just tell you, I live in Missouri. So if you find that one, I know that place from top to bottom.
I have to look for that episode.
Yeah. But
I think
everything,
the main thing was FEMA. That's the
everything,
reason why the show
right,
got shut down.
because I worked there and I fucking know it from top to bottom. I know every fucking floor. And I probably shouldn't say that. I'm saying too much right now.
I'll never figure it out. I'll just go ahead and tell you. Oh, also, Mr. Eddie, G2K said you are a snap squatch.
I know. I saw.
Hey, Zaddy Scotto.
I'm a
Hey,
Neanderthal.
Trizzle. You know, that's the crazy part is that, you know, like you, my dad, y'all are so big, y'all could just be walking in the woods and people think you're a snap squatch. I'm like, no, that's just Mr. Eddie walking through the woods.
No, them fuckers are like 8 to 12 feet tall.
Yeah, no, and I will say there's like, you know, different Trizzle asked, was you a government worker? Number 2 of 5s, what up? How you doing? I saw you driving a while ago. I went in there and hit the like button just to let you know.
No,
What up, Senegal?
worker.
Hey, Miss Wanda. I'm gonna have to, you gonna make my inquiring mind think to know about it, but at the same time I'm too lazy and I'm like, I don't want to do all that Google searching and it's too much work. I'm too lazy. At least I admit it.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to tell you what it was, but I will tell you it was on one of those episodes that he did.
What was the name of that show again?
Ah, fuck.
Conspiracy theorist.
All I know is Jesse Ventura, and that guy's a fucking douchebag. Like, everything he says, he's full of shit.
I wouldn't say that because he was a Navy SEAL.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's a Navy SEAL that fucking sold out, and he's full of shit on things he says. How do I know that? Because he pulled up at the spot where I worked at and said a bunch of lies about it. What? I mean, it's all for entertainment purposes, right? You know, so like, you never know what's real and what's not these days.
Meanwhile, I'm over here scrolling through seeing what episode it was.
Wait, hold up. You're looking for it?
Yeah, I'm actually on their Wikipedia page. And it tells you a breakdown of every one of the I'm not gonna say it out loud if I run across it. You know, I'm not gonna do that to you, but I'm just curious because, you know. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay.
Oh, you. All right. Well, yeah. All right. That's it then.
Oh shit. Yeah, no wonder you can't talk about it.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't talk about that either if I were you. I'm just saying.
Already said enough.
Yeah.
What's up, Queen? How you doing?
What up, CFM Queen, my beautiful? How you doing, beautiful?
I had a friend of mine that used to work on silos.
Oh, cool. Oh, you know what? You know they say why the man died in the silo, right?
Which one?
No, because he couldn't find a corner to shit in. Yeah, my dad used to tell me that every time we'd drive by corn silos. He goes, "You heard about the man that died in there, right?" I go, "Huh? What do you mean, Dad?" He goes, "Yeah, he couldn't find a corner to shit in."
Oh,
You know,
wrong
because there's
type of
circles. Oh yeah,
wrong type of silos.
You know what I'm talking about? The round ones.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What up, Mr. William? Mr. Just My
Yeah, but
Thoughts.
he did the tiles of certain silos. He'd go in and replace tiles. He never talked about where they were located. He just, that's what he did for a job. I have my speculations, but
Uh-huh.
you ever been to Walt Disney?
Yeah. Well, no.
You-
I've seen it.
Okay. So if you ever go to Walt Disney, go to the Princess Castle. There's a part of that Princess Castle that is highly secured.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, now I know Charlie knows more about me than I wanted her to know.
I ain't telling somebody. I ain't snitching on you. My mama didn't raise no snitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I honestly, I kind of snitched on myself.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna re-snitch. You know what I mean? I keep that to my damn self. That's the type of person I am. Do you know how many people have, like, because I'm not, you the type of person that a lot of people like to tell everything. I'll go to my grave with it. That's as far as they'll need to know. And if you did or do something, did or didn't, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see nothing. I didn't hear nothing. I don't know nothing.
But you saw it though. Like, isn't that shit amazing?
Mm-hmm. Conspiracy theories. Okay. But
Yeah.
no, I have a friend who actually that's one of her favorite things to do is talk about conspiracy theories and stuff like that. Her name is Miss Intel. And she like breaks them down and stuff like that. And I have other people, like there's a few others who like to do that. You know, like some conspiracy theories come from truth and some don't. Like for the longest, I thought that Tupac really was still alive because they only showed one or two of the pictures from, his autopsy, and they didn't like the tattoos didn't seem like they matched up and different things that were like. And then when the KVD situation went down, they actually released more information that they had never released in the past. And when I really looked at it, I was like, oh shit, no, he really gone. You know what I'm saying? That was really him. So yeah, because I'm the type of person I function off of facts. I function off of receipts and truth a lot of the time. And if there's not enough receipts to back up something, there is that possibility, right? So, because when we talk about conspiracies or we talk about theorems in general or theories, a theory is something that's just not been yet proven. So you can have many different theories about a situation. But until the facts come out, you're not going to get the exact truth, right? Because facts don't care about your feelings. What up, Miss Jill? And I was hoping Tupac was alive too, and then I saw the real, like all of the things, and I was like,
Yep.
yeah, nope, that was really him. He gone. Damn. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, I was only talking about that one specific place.
Big places. Yeah.
And Jesse Ventura came along, and he's like, "Well, it goes here and it goes there," and I'm like, "No, motherfucker, I know this place from top to bottom. I know every wing of it, from left to right, fucking top to bottom. Yeah. That guy was full of shit.
I'm gonna tell you the one that I find interesting is Skinwalker Ranch and a few of the other situations.
I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, I find that kind of interesting. I find a few of those kind of interesting because, like Area 51, or whatever, and all those different places. I do believe there is stuff in this world that we don't know about, but can I prove it with a fact or not? No. So it's that's why I call it a conspiracy. That's why I call it a theory until it can be factually proven. Like, the only reason I believe in Bigfoot is because, when you actually, like, it's the only reason I sometimes believe in the paranormal where others may not, is because I've actually seen it. And when you see something, then you're more intended to believe it, right? Than versus not seeing it for yourself.
Correct.
I've never seen Bigfoot, but I get this weird feeling that he watches me when I'm out there.
I would take and moon him and be like, "You see that bitch? Stop looking at me."
Oh, I gotta respect the creature because, like, if he's not trying to kill me, then I don't want to be rude.
That is true, and he's extremely brilliant. If you really think about it, and they're brilliant as a species because he's not the only one. There's multiples. There has to be.
Yeah.
Have you ever found their burial grounds? No. You know what I'm saying? They're extremely smart.
No, I don't have to find them because I already know they are.
You get what I'm saying, though? Like, because of their brilliance, they're been detected. Obviously, people have seen them, and there's been many sightings. But they're so smart about the way that they do. That's why I think they, I wish that somebody could find some definite proof and get a blood. They have found some blood samples, if y'all don't know, to prove he exists.
Here's the thing: they are, and this might be hard to believe. They're interdimensional beings. They can travel from here to their other dimension where they actually came from.
Now, I don't know if I believe that per se as a theorem. I believe that they were that lived alongside of us, but they got smarter when they saw how people were.
How do you explain that every time when people see them that they just magically disappear?
Because they fast as fuck.
No. It's way more advanced than that. No argument there.
Oh yeah, I was just looking at something. I was reading. I like to do that. I'll be doing like 50 different things at one time.
ADHD, kick it in.
Yep. We were just talking about that last night over there at your channel and if y'all don't know, I am what do you call that? Co-host for Well, the Thing Is, and we do mental health Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then Tuesday and Thursday he does other things. So y'all need to be over there or be square. And we have great conversations. We had ADHD yesterday. Monday was bipolar, and Friday is going to be anxiety.
Oh, I might be there Friday.
Yeah, and so we not only read an article about it, but we have an open panel discussion after the fact to let people come up and talk about it.
I don't sound like that. I'm joking. God damn it.
But there's the channel right there, so subscribe and that way that you can join the conversation. Yep. Y'all, my dog Boomer has got up here and he is getting as close as he can to me. He put his little head in my lap, but he's just being a sweet boy. I know. And then my other dog, I had to save her again. I had to save Bailey again. She gets under the blanket, can't breathe, refuses to stick her head out from under the blanket. I have to uncover her head every time. Oh, and now Boomer's laying by her, and she's got her head on his back, laying down. The cutest shit.
That's our baby bug.
My dog is 21 years old. She's about to die, and it's gonna fucking destroy me.
Well, we're gonna hope you have as many years as God has let you have of her, and I know that's gonna be a hard situation. What kind of pup is she?
She's part Chihuahua, part Terrier. She's a tiny little critter.
Hey, that's a blessing. You got 21 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I agree.
And a lot of them don't even live that long.
Yeah, no, for 21 years for a dog, that's fucking unheard of.
Yeah, it is.
I had one for 18. They were both small dogs, and another one, he was 29. He almost made Guinness World Book of Records. I wished we had him or taken him to the vet when he passed, because we could have got his death date stamped, if that makes sense. Because we could prove his age, because he actually had papers. He had a back in the day they used to put tattoos on the inside of the dog's leg to prove their papers. He actually had a tattoo on the inside of his leg. That's how long ago. Like, he was already grown when we got him. He lived from the time I was a little kid, and he watched my son as a little kid. Like, yeah. He didn't have a tooth, one in his mouth, couldn't see worth a shit, blind as a bat, but he was still getting it, and he still ate what he wanted when he wanted to. We had him on the, he didn't like the Purina Moist Midi. He had to have the old Roy version.
I can prove my dog's age because the fucking vet has proof of her very first appointment.
Yeah. That was the only thing that I wish we had done was gotten that proof so we could have entered him into the World Book of Record, because technically the oldest living dog was like 30 something, but it was a border collie. He was a miniature poodle, and we could have got him entered as, not saying the longest living dog, but one of the, put in the record book for being that old. I kind of wish we had that, because that would have solidified his name forever.
I had a pet rat, and they lived to be about 3 years old.
I had a pet rat.
I used to put him in his ball, and he used to chase the cats with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I had one of those. My hamsters, I had pygmy hamsters, and they lived to be 5 and 6 respectively, which is pretty long lifespan. Lived longer than what they were supposed to for a hamster, right? They don't live that long. And they used to run around in their little ball. So I'd put them in the little ball while I was cleaning their cage, and they'd chase the dog and the cat. It was the funniest shit.
So I had two pets. One was a fish, and the other one was a rat. That their lifespan is 1.5 to 3 years. The fish lifespan's about 1.5 years. It's a small one. It's I can't remember what they call it. You can't put a male and a female in the same tank.
Sure you can.
You can mate them, and then you have to separate them.
Talking about beta?
Yeah, beta fish.
Actually, beta fish can live quite a long lifespan, actually. A lot of people don't know that. And yeah, you cannot put them in the tank with anything else. They have to be in their own personal tank.
Not true. They just have to be conditioned to do so.
They're fighting fish. They will literally kill another fish.
Yes.
There's plenty of videos on YouTube that show you that fucking beta can live with other fish. It's not a big fucking deal.
I've never put them in a thing with other fishies because I was always told you wasn't supposed to. But I will say this, my mom had some damn fucking goldfish, and the one goldfish that my mom named after me, unalived every damn fish in the fish tank, even the sucker fish. She was an evil little bitch. she was just bad. You know what I'm saying? And my mom didn't expect it because obviously she didn't think goldfish would do some shit like that, right? And they were them big, pretty, googly-eyed looking bitches. And so she didn't think nothing about it. And I think she ended up getting something that was not a goldfish, and they said it was.
Big bug-eyed fuckers.
Yeah, and I think there's this other fish that kind of looks like a goldfish, but it's actually they're kind of like betas where they're fighter fish or whatnot. And you're supposed to keep the male and female separated. I think she accidentally got them not realizing it and thinking they were goldfish. And the one that was named after me, Charlie, took out every damn fish in the tank, including the sucker fish. I was like, damn, that's a mean ass fish.
Yeah, no, I had fish like that, and I was like, here, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw 50 other fish in with you. And they all calmed down, like, right away. They're like, oh my God, 50 more fish? They're like, what are we going to do?
What up, Remy? Also, good morning.
Remy, cheers, bro.
Yeah, my mom wasn't expecting that when that happened. She woke up and she was like, what the hell? Where's my other fish? And like, we didn't realize that Charlie was the one doing it first. We didn't know what happened, right? And then as time went on, we actually saw her do it. And we're like, oh shit. Because at first mom didn't, just thought, sometimes you lose them because of shock or switching tanks or, things like that. So she didn't think nothing about it at first. And she thought, well, maybe whatever. And then we saw her attack the sucker fish. I was like, that's a badass little fish.
Yeah, no, I got blowfish, and they were like trying to be violent and shit. And I took a bunch of fucking guppies. Like, I took like 20, 30 guppies, and I put them all in the same tank. And then all the glowfish were like, what the fuck is happening now? Like, they didn't even know how to act anymore. They were not violent at all.
Yeah, we was totally not expecting that kind of situation to go down. But sometimes that's shit that happens. Like, who would expect that? You think you get a whole bunch of there is a fish, I cannot remember the name of it, but it does look like a goldfish, but it's not. And it is a kind of not a piranha, but in that kind of family, if that makes sense. And we didn't realize. I don't think she realized that. I think they sold it to her as a goldfish, and it was not.
Cichlid? Or a cichlid is whatever they call it.
Yeah, I forget their name. I don't really remember their name. I just know that they kind of look like goldfish, and I think that's what had happened was in retrospect.
Cichlid or a cichlid, whatever you want to call it, they are violent.
Yeah, I think that's what they were because, or at least that one specifically, because it attacked every single thing, even the sucker fish. And usually, even if fish fight or something like that, they usually don't go after the sucker fish, right?
Nope.
She attacked anything that came in contact with her. Like, you could not put her with shit. She unalived everything. I was like, yeah, I don't think that was a goldfish, Ma. I don't think that was a goldfish.
That sounds like a piranha.
It looked just like a goldfish, though.
We gotta say unalived instead of killed. Fucking YouTube.
I know, right? Have to use certain languages.
It's fucking retarded.
There's a lot of things that you really can't say of certain words, and they're considered trigger words. And if you say them, they can get your channel for them, or if you're monetized, take your monetization, and so on and so forth. So it's crazy what you have to say in certain words, like even like when you're talking about a true crime case, you can't say "erder." You have to say it as "erder" and not the actual word, which is crazy because you're absolutely talking about and educating about something. It's just like the P word, you have to say pedo or have to say it a certain way because they'll try to flag your channel when you're doing an educational thing, right? And there's like it's really crazy You have to say unalive instead of the actual word when you're talking about, like, if you're talking about a true crime case
Become.
and you're giving like the truth, right? You have to censor words, which is crazy to me.
Yep.
During the big C-19, you couldn't even say that word on YouTube during that time. They would take whole channels down. They would snatch. If you even said the word, they'd like try to take the video. And this was not people like giving out false information or no. They could be saying they had it, right? Or talking about, you know, during this, you know, you couldn't even say the word pandemic during that time. It was crazy. What they were doing as the censorship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Their bots would pick it up and just take your shit without like context.
They put in keywords.
Yep. Yeah, that's true, Mr. William. It's called censorship, and they were doing a lot of it during that time. And they called themselves, was their excuses. Well, we're not letting false information be spread. You're doing it to anybody who says it. So
they were the ones spreading false information, and they told you that telling the truth could not be told.
Yep.
It's crazy. I mean, here's the point. Like, even people who are just saying the word because they say, well, I caught, you know, and said the word, right? Or this is crazy. We had to go through this during the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Just simple words like that, not even talking about it, not giving any information, blah, 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 right? They were being, like, whole channels were being snatched just for saying the word. I was like, that's fucking crazy. Over in, I will say this, if you actually do your research, there's a lot that happened over there in the place that everything was released. If you do your research, there's a lot. There's a doctor who's still missing. Let's just say it that way. And all he did was send a private message between him and his nurses on a private thing that's, you know, like, you know, hospitals will have their internal thing where they can talk to their staff.
Servers.
Yeah. And so he was privately talking to his nurses and said, hey, we got this new thing. When you walk into these patients' rooms, make sure that you're fully masked up and, you know, gloves and all this other stuff. Just, you know, precautionary stuff, right? Believe it or not, that accident get leaked. And a lot of those people are totally missing now. Like, just can't find them. Yeah, we know what happened, right? You can draw conclusions, but yeah, let's say there's a lot of cover up going on in that area. But I'm gonna keep my conspiracies. Well, I don't think it's a conspiracy. I know what the fuck happened, and I called it when I said it, and I'll say, you know, I could say it again. But people were playing around with shit and sending it to different what do you call it, labs. And that's where one of the labs for human testing is. And I don't think they realized that the onset sometimes took 2 weeks. And they didn't think anybody caught anything. I thought everybody was fine and sent them home from the testing, from the human trials. And then the onset took longer than they thought. And then by the time they figured it out, it was spread to everybody. You get what I mean? It went into the hospitals, and from there it became an epidemic. But it was sent, if you know, from it was Australia, Canada, then that place. There was somewhere else that it touched down to that was sent around for them to check out in laboratories. And I think in Wuhan it was where the human testing took place. That's just my personal opinion. You know, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. But I did a lot of research into that. Yeah. And then let's just say some information kind of disappeared. But yeah. But I have to get off here, man. I want to thank you, Dark, for coming up. I want to thank you, Will. The thing is, and I love you, Bubba. Both of you, you're my brothers from another mothers, even if you don't know it yet. I'm gonna go play some 7 days and chill out, put my feet up, relax, have some fun. It is good to see you though, Dark. I'm so glad you panel hoeing now. I'm just saying.
Am I a hoe?
I
What are you gonna
mean,
call me a hoe?
we both panel hoes. I do it too.
I don't really do it like that. Like
I know, I'm joking with you. And we good, we damn
Alright.
good ones too. Somebody calls us hoe, we gotta tell them we damn good ones too. And we ain't
Especially
cheap
when-
hoes. We well paid
Yeah,
hoes.
'cause I agree, because my body counts over 100. I'm a
Damn,
good hoe.
you a real good hoe. I'm a monogamous hoe, okay? It don't count. I don't get a hoe card because I don't qualify. So I have to say I'm a monogamous hoe because my body count's only 3 and done. So I don't qualify for a hoe card for real. I qualify for a monogamous hoe card. You see what I'm saying? I'm a hoe for
Yeah.
my husband.
All right, you have a good one though.
Thank you, Dark. You have a great one. Thank you. Y'all say what y'all got to say to the peoples.
I am fucking drunk.
And we'll see you guys tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. Eastern, me and Charlie, about anxiety. So, till then. And Charlie, I'll see you probably in the streets later on today.
Probably, you'll see me somewhere or another. Y'all have y'all
right,
good day.
Yeah, thank you for having me up.
Huggies. Y'all remember to wash your ass, wash your face, preferably not with the same rag. We don't need you walking around here with ass face. Please brush your teeth and use a water pick and gargle, bitches. We don't need you walking around here with halitosis breath. Please wipe till the brown is gone and wipe front to back, motherfucker, front to back. We don't need you walking around here with dingleberries in your drawers, shit stains in your drawers, and we sure the fuck don't need you walking around here with some some creepy critters in your drawers. Just saying. Don't stick your dick in crazy. All right. Wash your bowels, wash your ass, wash your coochie. Don't be walking around here with sweaty bowels and stanky coochie cats. Make sure you clean it good and whatnot. Wash it good. Wash that coochie just like you should. Wash them balls. Wash it good. Wash them balls just like you should. Say, wax on, wax off. Wash it with some soap and water. Okay? Soap and water. It's your friends, motherfucker. Don't stay on this internet so much that you don't wash your ass. We don't need you walk around here stinking. Okay? Okay. I hope none of y'all walk around here with ass face today. And I hope all y'all motherfuckers have a blessed and beautiful day today and all days. And huggies. I love you all. Wash your ass, motherfucker. All right. Bye.
I'm from the T-U-B-E-L-O. I'm repping my hood, so love I'm gon' show from the T-U-B-E-L-O. I'm repping my hood to the day that I go from the T-U-B-E-L-O. I'm repping my hood, so love I'm gon' show from the T-U-B-E-L-O. I'm ripping my hood to the day that I go.
I'm from the west side, we don't need no introduction, this was the best ride. We all big boy rolling and holding, come take a test drive. Hilldale, Evergreen, Glenkirk, Adder Street, bending every corner on the west, and that's where I'll be. Sunroof back, Captain C banging down 1800, chunking up the deuce to my post slanging down on 1800. Show no love to the ladies that's training round on 1800, making time stand still, crystalline swinging down on 1800. Watching out for them knuckleheads that be staying round on 1800. Big rims and low pros be blanging round on 1800. Better completely change the way you're thinking about around 1800. Really hate to see you boys get left slanking around 1800. Out of street got some history, just let Captain C lay it out. If I don't finish it all on this one, let the second verse break it out. Remember the blue up promise from OG standing back there by 60 deep. Boo walking, Charles Blue a big Anthony using P.
I'm from the T-U-B-E-L-O. I'm repping my